The 2024 U.S. election brought a lot of surprises, and unfortunately for Kamala Harris, it didn't end in her favor. Despite a wave of support from Hollywood and some of the biggest names in entertainment, her campaign ultimately fell short. Let's take a closer look at how things unfolded. When Joe Biden stepped aside in late July 2024, he threw his full support behind Vice President Kamala Harris, and Hollywood quickly followed suit. Stars like Beyoncé, Taylor Swift, Jennifer Lopez, and LeBron James rallied behind her, with Beyoncé even allowing Harris to use her powerful anthem, Freedom, as a campaign theme. Celebrities organized virtual events, Zoom calls, and rallies, with groups like White Dudes for Harris, Comics for Harris, and even Swifties for Harris popping up. Carole King even made an appearance at one of these events, and Taylor Swift herself publicly endorsed Harris. But despite this star-studded backing, Harris's campaign struggled to connect with middle-class voters. Many on social media felt the celebrity endorsements came off as insincere, and ultimately, they didn't translate into enough votes to secure a win. When the news of Trump's victory broke, many celebrities took to social media to express their disappointment. Jamie Lee Curtis warned of a return to a more restrictive, some fear draconian time, while John Cusack ominously tweeted, "Fascist with total power." That may have been the last free election. Cardi B, who had appeared at a Harris rally just days before, simply wrote, "I hate y'all bad." Taylor Swift, who had been a vocal supporter of Harris, also faced some backlash. After being booed at the Super Bowl, her Instagram following reportedly dropped by over 144,000 followers. Some conservative fans, like Alexis Winters from Queens, suggested that Swift should stick to music and stay out of politics. Her appearance at the Super Bowl to support her boyfriend, Travis Kelce, was met with mixed reactions, with some fans excited to see her and others frustrated by her political involvement. George Clooney, another high-profile Harris supporter, also found himself in the spotlight after the election. He had publicly called for Joe Biden to step aside and backed Harris, but after her loss, he became a target for some who blamed him for the Democratic Party's defeat. A source close to Clooney told the Daily Mail that he felt unfairly scapegoated and planned to take a step back from political activism for a while. "He feels very disheartened," the source said. Beyoncé, a longtime favorite of Harris, also played a role in the campaign. Harris often entered her rallies to the sound of Beyoncé's Freedom, and rumors swirled that the superstar might perform at a rally in Houston. While Beyoncé did show up to deliver a speech endorsing Harris, fans were disappointed when she didn't perform. Some critics mocked Harris for what they saw as a missed opportunity to energize the crowd, and in the end, Beyoncé's star power wasn't enough to turn the tide. Another factor in Harris's downfall was a controversial, unedited CBS interview that recently surfaced. The interview, which had been heavily edited when it originally aired, showed Harris sneezing and rambling through answers about her qualifications, foreign policy, and Donald Trump. The full version revealed that CBS had cut out significant portions of her responses, including a lengthy critique of Trump's rhetoric and policies. This unedited footage sparked backlash and further damaged her public image. In the end, despite the glittering support from Hollywood and the music industry, Kamala Harris's campaign couldn't overcome the challenges it faced. The election results left many of her supporters disheartened, and the aftermath has sparked a lot of reflection and frustration about what went wrong.